What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark. Let's get into the Friday Major League Baseball picks for May 3rd. All right, we have a lot of games going, a lot of favorable matchups. We're going to get into each and every game. I'll give you guys 4 best bets, a couple leans along the way, as always. And before we get into it, make sure you all like and subscribe this video. Let's try to get over 200 likes for this video as we get into the weekend. This is one where we're going to have a lot of plays. Exciting weekend. We got Kentucky Derby, MLB, NBA, NHL. Everything's running this weekend, so I'm really geared up, ready to go. So hope you guys are all subscribed to the channel. Also, channel memberships are available. I am going to be doing an exclusive channel membership video just for the channel members where I give you guys my picks that I'll be betting for the Kentucky Derby. The nice thing about horse racing is those don't come in. Those odds do not move once they get in the gate and it's post time. That's kind of where the odds get locked in. So giving you guys the video the day of, it's not necessarily going to put you at a disadvantage, so to speak. But I kind of wait till the last minute. I want to see if there's any late scratches, any crazy stuff, any news coming out of the stables. So one of my favorite things to bet throughout the course of the year. And last year, I think we hit a 15-1 on top. So for all you channel members out there, that's one of my things I'm going to give back to you guys is an exclusive video with my Kentucky Derby preview. So let's get into the recap from yesterday. We went 1 and 2 within the major league picks, 3 and 2 within NBA. So yesterday was pretty much a Jake for me. I washed out. Unfortunately, the Indians didn't get it done, and the Cubbies had that 1-run lead in extras, but gave up 2 in the bottom of the 10th or 11th. I can't remember, and unfortunately was not profitable in the MLB, but it's okay. We'll bounce back as always, and let's get into the picks. So first game up there is the Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs. And before we get going, I do want to apologize. Kids are really doing me in. It feels like every single week I get the daycare germs, and it's just like I'm a giant petri dish. So dealing with a little bit of a sinus infection once again. So apologies if there's a little bit of extra noise within the microphone. My apologies, but that's what we're dealing with right now. But anyways, first game up is the Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs. Lean towards the Brew Crew, all right, but no official play for me. This is something where Joe Ross gives up a bunch of runs. I know the Cubs have the better pitcher going. Just something where I think the Cubs kind of might get hit with a little bit of afternoon delight here, for lack of better words. Just kind of a gut feeling. I think the Brewers come out slugging in this game, and the Cubs kind of get a little starstruck after dropping one yesterday. So no play for me, but I would go with the plus money with the Brewers if I had to bet this game, but no official play. All right, next one is the Orioles and Reds. Hunter Green. This is an exciting game. We can look into this one a little bit further. And with Hunter Green, big strikeout guy. The only thing about him, though, in this matchup is the Orioles. Okay, and the Orioles are a very difficult lineup to go against as well. They have a very low K rate. So Hunter Green, as always, we know how these prop markets, their numbers are all juiced up. They're algorithmically based. So within this game, I would look probably towards fading his strikeout prop and go with the under on Hunter Green strikeouts. I do like Cole Irvin. Has a great lineup to pitch behind. I would lean towards the over in this game, over 9. I could see a lot of runs in this as well, but no official play for me on either side or the total. All right. Next one is Cal Quantrill and Martin Perez. Okay, Quantrill, one of my former Indians, a guy I used to love back in Cleveland. This is one where he's 0-3, 5.34 ERA. So the trade's looking like it's paying off despite pitching behind a kind of horrible lineup within the Colorado Rockies. And the Pirates are showing some regression as well. They're not been able to score some runs. So this is one where in Pittsburgh, okay, I think the total's a little bit too high. You can find a juiced up 9 out there and go under that 9. I would lean towards taking the Pirates, but at a price of minus 177, that's a little too high for me, so I'm going to stay away from this game as well. All right, now the next game up is one that made the card, or almost made the card, I'm sorry, is within the San Francisco. Oh, sorry, I apologize, guys. I did not put up the odds on your guys' screen, so let me put that back up there, and let's get going from here. So the next game up is the Giants and the Phillies. Okay, so you can see it right here on your screen, where we look at the Philadelphia Phillies at a minus 145 price at home, going against Jordan Hicks. Outstanding start to his season, 2-0, 1.59 ERA. Okay, a lot of strikeouts for Aaron Nola. All right, he's been punching out at a high rate. So this is one where I could back the Phillies at home. But personally, this is something where it's kind of a fishy game. I'm not going to bet against Jordan Hicks, and no play for me in this contest. Okay, if you want to get behind some Aaron Nola strikeout props, I don't hate that. But we're seeing the Phillies minus, like I said, minus 145 is the best number available. Excuse me. Jordan Hicks is something where we can look at his strikeouts as well, going over his total. I like a lot of strikeouts in this game. That's pretty much my handicap. And if we lean towards the side, it would be towards the Phillies, but at a price of minus 145, you got to lay a lot to go against Jordan Hicks, and I just don't like that in case the Phillies' bats are sleeping despite being at home. Also, if you want to get behind the run line with the Phillies, that's another avenue. There is some extreme value. You can find that upwards of plus 140 and beyond. So that's how I feel about that game. Also, kind of cool. For those of you that don't, I have the MLB package where I can watch every game, but also for the games that are broadcast on Apple TV Plus, it's a really interesting perspective. I kind of like those games. A lot of these games on the weekends and just random here and there games are featured on Apple TV. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you guys enjoy that, or have you even checked it out? A real interesting 4K perspective and different camera angles, sound. It's just more lively and like you're actually in the game. And as a former player, it's kind of something that, it's better than watching just your standard Bally Sports or whatever broadcast that you guys have on a daily basis. So just a off-the-wall comment I wanted to make on that. Next game is going to be an official play, though. We are going with the Blue Jays. All right, we are taking the Blue Jays against Patrick Corbin on the run line, minus 105. This is a little bit late to the party. There was a plus price when this first opened. Quite frankly, anytime Patrick Corbin's pitching, I like to go against him. I don't know how he still has a job personally, but it's kind of what you have to do when you're a 500 ball club and you don't want to spend money. So Patrick Corbin is going to be hosting the Blue Jays, and we look at some of his starts, okay? He's been known to lose games by multiple runs. I really like this play. This might be a multiple unit play for me. Also, Kikuchi is, by all accounts, not a shabby pitcher in his own right. It's something where Washington has not a difficult time, but they're not absolutely scorching the ball as it is. And their numbers against lefties are a little bit worse than on the right side of the diamond. So I'm going to be taking the Blue Jays on the run line, possibly even getting a double play, maybe multiple units on this one. I haven't made my mind up yet. We'll see how the odds kind of shift later on in the day. Okay, next one up is the Mets and the Rays. Okay, this is something we're definitely leaning Mets. They have some momentum. We were able to see them on a plus 120 price. Aaron Savali for the Rays. I think the Rays are really in trouble, guys. I think that's something where it's going underspoken. They're kind of going under the radar. I'm worried about the Rays in terms of this first half of the season, where they're actually headed. So I would lean towards taking the Mets, just how I feel about it. But road team plus price, Savali plus a 5+ ERA. A game I really like, but no official play for me in this contest, okay? And then next, we're going to go into the Detroit Tigers and New York Yankees. Okay, Reese Olson going against Marcus Stroman. This is a game where this one might make my card, but I don't want to put it on the screen for you guys as an official play. So I'm going to wait till a little later in the day. And if I do play this game, I'm going to absolutely hammer it. I want to do some more research. But I'm thinking about paying a premium and going with the Yankees on the first half money line. Okay, I think that number, if we can pull it up here on oddsjam, and I want to share with you guys a little bit some. So this is my daily, how I give you guys the numbers. Do you guys prefer that, or do you like this sportsbook screen? Okay, let's do this for a little bit. Let me know down below in the comments which one you guys like, but this gives you a really good perspective. It's actually the sportsbook screen that you would see in person or in Vegas, okay? But here we'll go down to the game between Detroit and the Yankees, okay? And you can click on this one, and you can see first half money line. It'll sort it right there, boom. And it finds you the best odds available. That's why OddsJam is such a great platform. Okay, it really takes a lot of the complexity of what I do out of the equation and simplifies my work on a daily basis. But this is where we're seeing minus 155, the best number out there. We can see right here minus 152 on FanDuel. I'm really thinking about laying that first half money line with the Yankees. Okay. and laying it pretty heavy. That's kind of just something I've been looking at. Okay, but we'll go back to the main market. But let me know what you think about this view. I would have to change some stuff to get back to totals. It's a little bit more difficult to read, but let me know what you guys think about this view. But outside of that, we're going to go just using the normal screen as I like to use. Okay. So that would be kind of where I'm leaning towards with the Yankees on the first half. But I don't have it on my card yet, full disclosure. All right. Next game up, the Angels and the Guardians. Okay. I like the Guardians to bounce back. Minus 172, too steep of a price. Jose Soriano, a pitcher that we like to fade throughout the season. Tanner Beebe, kind of underrated. Also, you can find the guards on the run line at a very nice price. Okay. And if we look into it even further, you can see kind of what we're looking at from in this number. You can find Cleveland at a plus 120 price. It's kind of been bet down a little bit, and it's just not juicy enough for me to get behind it. So I'm not going to be playing this game, all right? Next one up is the Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Michael Lorenzen, Brady Singer. Lean Kansas City. Kansas City off a day of rest. This is a coin flip game. Better pitcher at home. Rangers have played a lot of games back-to-back. So we're going to go with the Royals, but no official play. And then the next game up on the card is a big one. Okay, this is one where I have two plays in the same game. Don't like to do that a lot, but it kind of correlates, and in a way where it doesn't really matter because I feel strongly about both of these plays. So we're going to back them both. Okay, Ronald Blanco, one of the pitchers that we've been favoring throughout the course of the season here on the channel. Full disclosure, he has shown some signs of regression after that really, really hot start, right? And this is something where we're going to be taking the under. All right, the game's being played in Houston, but I still like the fact that George Kirby and Ronald Blanco, two pitchers that, by all accounts, have had Cy Young consideration, okay? And I think that these ERAs for Kirby don't speak the true nature of his pitching. 38 strikeouts on the season, right? Pretty dominant force out there. I think his numbers are kind of skewed because of the Mariners and their early on struggles, okay? But we're going to deal with it. Look for this game at worst to be a 4-3, 3-2 kind of game, unless the Astros continue their onslaught that they've had as of recent and they can put up 10 runs on their own. But we're going to be taking the under 8.5, in this matchup, as well as the Houston money line at a minus 110 price. I think that's extremely low value. I do like the money line more so than the under, so we will be taking both of those plays as official plays in this contest. Okay. Next game up is the Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins, okay? We look at this game, and we can see Tanner Houck and Chris Paddock. Big Tanner Houck guy, 41 Ks on the year. That has to be in the top rankings, right, of all pitchers in baseball. And the Twins have been kind of struggling a little bit to score the ball, to score some runs. So I would lean towards taking Red Sox. This is a very favorable price at plus 101. I'm thinking about actually betting it. I don't understand why this is so low, but we are going to be taking the Red Sox on the money line actually at a price of plus 101. Money line out there is the best number out there. We're going to go with it. All right. I must be missing something. I don't understand why the Twins are favored. I think this is a coin flip, and there's some value with taking a better pitcher on the road. So let's lock it in. Let's take the Red Sox on the money line. Okay. Next one up there is the White Sox and Cardinals. Numbers out of control, minus 245. Not going to bet it. Don't get tempted in putting it into your parlays. It will help you reduce some juice. But, you just never know within these baseball games. And as much as, we bet against the White Sox, don't let the upset on a random Friday be the ruining of your parlays. But it is something people do from time to time. So, but in a game in itself, I'm not looking to get behind it. But I do like Sonny Gray, obviously, against a horrible White Sox ball club. Okay. We're going to skip the next game up because I do have an official play in that, but we'll go with the Miami Marlins and Oakland A's. This is one where we're looking into the pitching matchups, and we can see right here we got Ryan Weathers, J.P. Sears. Straight up coin flip. Probably would lean towards the Athletics, minus 127. Not an outrageous price, but no official play for me. Something where we could even look into the over 7.5, but no official play. All right. Braves, Dodgers. We have Charlie Morton going against Gavin Stone. This is a pure clash of two of the best teams in the NL. I think the two best records, if I'm not mistaken. But we are looking at this game as a coin flip as well. So if you want to back the Dodgers at home, great. I like that, but I would lean more towards taking the over 9. Worst case scenario, we get a 5-4 push, but I do see a lot of scoring in this game, and that's kind of where I'm at. But last game on the card, we will be looking at the San Diego Padres and Arizona Diamondbacks. We have Dylan Cease, Slade Ciccone. Both of these pitchers, by all accounts, love what they're doing. I would take Dylan Cease over his pitching outs. I like that play. Okay, that's a play that I like in a prop market. 40 Ks on the season, but he has a 1.89 ERA. 2-0 on the season on the road. So Diamondbacks have been struggling to score some runs if you've been following them. So we are going to go with the under. We are going to take the under 8.5. Not opposed to buying that extra half run if you want to pay a little bit more in juice, but the under 8.5 will be my official play. Okay, so just a quick recap. Here's what we got going on. These are my 5 official plays. So we're going to go with Toronto on the run line, Houston money line, Houston under 8.5, Padres under 9, Red Sox plus 101, and that will about wrap it up. Also, guys, like I said, channel members will be having that Kentucky Derby preview with my best bets tomorrow on the channel. So make sure you have your notifications turned on if you guys are a paid official channel member. Also, this is something where I want to share with you guys for the first time. We do have a link down below in the description for the official Discord that I'll be launching here on the channel. Full disclosure, it's still up and running. It will be a free Discord. I want all of you guys to come in and join the Discord. I want you guys to share your picks. I want to have some back and forth banter in a live format. But most importantly, I want it to be free. Now, there will be some premium features to the Discord that we'll be unveiling at a later date. So, as always, though, the Discord will be free in itself, and there'll be some additional channels within that Discord that if you guys want to become premium members, you will have that option down the road. So I thank you guys. Make sure you all like and subscribe down below. Good luck on your picks. Enjoy this start to this exciting weekend, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.